we'll see the first example. So the question is, if the cost price of 24 articles is equal to selling price of 21 articles, what is the percentage of gain or loss? So this question was asked in United India Insurance AAO exam 2002. So in this question they have given cost price of 24 articles is equal to selling price of 21. So whether it is profit or loss. So seeing the question, so you may sometimes go wrong. So whatever is given, you write an equation. So here the logic is, a person spends some amount to buy 24 articles. So that amount he realizes after selling 21 articles itself. So it means that he has gained by this. A gain will be of cost price of 3 articles. So sometimes you may get confused reading the text. So we will see how to proceed this in a simple pattern. So in the question it is given cost price of 24 articles. So as you read the text, you form the equation. So 24 CP is equal to selling price of 21 articles. So now seeing this, you may think that it is the loss percentage, but actually this is profit percent. So to avoid this confusion, after forming the equation, get the ratio for cost price and selling price, or write in this quotient format. So cost price and sending the selling price down. So you can send the cost price also to the other side. It can be either in the numerator or in the denominator. So we have got the fraction cost price by selling price equal to 21 by 24. So when the corresponding parts of the cost price, if it is smaller, so cost price we have in numerator, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So if so, then it is profit. If suppose cost price is higher than the selling price, so then it will be loss percent. So in this question it is profit percent. And now after simplifying, we can get the ratio for cost price and selling price. So the common factor here is 3. So after simplifying with 3, so it is 7 by 8. So we have got the fraction, that is cost price by selling price is 7 by 8. So now we need to find the profit percent. So here cost price is smaller, so it is profit percent. So for finding the profit percent, so cost price is not just 7 rupees and selling price is not 8 rupees. So cost price is 7 parts of some common variable and selling price is 8 parts of some common variable. But now when this fraction is given, ratio is there, and if you are going to find another percentage or ratio, so no need to have these common factors. So just you assume cost price is 7 rupees and selling price is 8 rupees and you can proceed. So when cost price is 7 and selling price is 8, so what is the profit? 8 minus 7, 1 rupee. So 1 rupee is the profit. And how is profit percent calculated? Profit by cost price. Here what is the cost price? 7. So seeing the value 8 in the denominator, don't write 8 in the denominator. So cost price should be written in the denominator. So that is 7 into 100. So what is 100 by 7? 7, 14 is 98. So 14 and remainder 2 by 7. So the answer is 14 2 by 7% profit. So for this it is the option A, 14 2 by 7% profit. So getting the ratio will be very simple. Getting the ratio after that working will be very simple. So we have got the ratio of cost price and selling price. The ratio is 7:8. And now profit is 1 rupee out of 7 and percentage is 14 2 by 7%. So sometimes they give ratio like say for example, so 5:7. So now if they ask ratio of profit and selling price, here ratio given and percentage was asked. So we assume that cost price is 7, selling price 8 and we worked out. So here one ratio is given, and if you are asked to find another ratio, that is ratio of profit and selling price. So this question was asked. So here no need to do any calculation. Assume cost price is 5 rupees, Selling price is 7 rupees. So what is the profit? 2. And what is the selling price? 7. So this is the answer. So getting the ratio, we can make the working simple. We'll see another example. So we'll see the second example. A man sold 44 apples and had a gain equal to selling price of 11 apples. So what is his profit percentage? So he is selling 44 apples. So because of that, he gains to the selling price of 11 apples. So profit itself is given. So we are asked to find the profit percentage. So we'll see the working. So the man sold 44 apples and gains by selling price of 11 apples. So here we are talking about the quantities and also it is gain. So when it is gain, what you should take? Selling price minus cost price. So whatever is given in the text, you form the equation and then you get the relation between cost price and selling price and then finally end up with ratios. So when you find the ratio, so then working will become very simple. So in this question, they have given profit, so take selling price minus cost price. So this profit value is equal to selling price of 11 apples. So by selling how many apples, he realizes gain of 11 apples. He sells 44 apples. So you should write 44. So by buying 40, he can't sell 44. Or buying 50 after selling 44, we can't decide the profit percent. So whenever 44 apples are sold, so it is assumed that, or we take the base as same. So it should be for 44 cost price. So gain is 44 apple selling price minus 44 apples cost price is equal to 11 selling price. So this is the data given. Now get the relation between cost price and the selling price. So 44 SP and this 11 SP is brought to this side. And here we have 44 minus 11. Now we have got the relation between cost price and selling price and get the ratio. So once we get the ratio, we can work it out in a simple way. So in this question, I have brought the cost price down. So it can be kept either in the numerator or in the denominator. So when this cost price comes down to the denominator, so this 33 goes to the denominator on the other side. So selling price parts 44 is higher than the cost price. So it means it is profit. Now simplify 4 by 3. And we need to find the profit percent. So here again we assume that we have got the ratio. Assume that the cost price parts is in the denominator 3 is the cost price. 3 rupees is the cost price and selling price 4 and selling price is 4 rupees. So what will be the profit? 4 minus 3, 1 rupee is the profit. And what will be the denominator? The cost price. The cost price is 3, so it is 1 by 3. Into 100. Now what is the profit percent? 100 by 3 is, so 33, 1 by 3%. Now you can see, instead of doing any heavy working, so getting the ratios, we can easily arrive at the required answer. So we'll see the next example. So by selling an umbrella for rupees 480, a person earned a profit equal to half of the cost price. Find the cost price of the umbrella. So here, seeing the question, so what will be the cost price, you guess? So selling price is 480, cost price is half of the cost price, no, profit is half of the cost price. So seeing this, so you'll all go for the option 240. So now we'll see what is the correct answer. So here selling price is given as rupees 480 and profit is half the cost. So half of the cost price. So seeing this, so everyone will go for the answer half of selling price. So what is half of selling price? 480, half of 480 is 240. So now the answer is 240. So but the answer is not 240, but it's wrong. So because profit is half of the cost price, not half of the selling price. Here the selling price is given and the base is asked. And what is the profit here? It is half of the cost price. So after adding half of the cost only, so we got the selling price 480. So when you go for the option 240, it is wrong. So be careful that the cost price is selling price is not the base. So you have to find the cost price using this data. So I'll tell you how to find the cost price when selling price and profit value is given. And I have already told you, so when the base is asked, ratios will be very simple to work out, and we'll see what is the ratio of cost price and selling price. So earlier we had profit as percentage, and now here it is given as profit as half of the cost. So whenever they give the value as half as of number of times, so double the cost if they give as in fractions or in number of times, so you assume that cost price is 1 rupee. So if it's percentage, take the base as 100. So here cost price is 1 rupee, and when you assume that cost price is 1, what is the profit? So profit is half of 1 rupee. It is 50 pice, and profit is half of 1. And now what will be the selling price? So half added with 1 is the selling price, that is 150 or 1.5. So now selling price is 1.5. So half of the cost added to the cost price, we get the selling price. So now as soon as you see the question, so you'll go for the wrong answer because it is half of the cost. Profit is half of the cost. So don't make this mistake. So when selling price is given, so you have to find the base, so get the ratio. If it is in fractions, take cost price as 1, or if it is in percentage, take cost price as 100 and proceed. So now cost price is 1 rupee, we have assumed, and profit is half of the cost. So selling price will be 1.5. Or it is 3/2 times the cost price. And now what is ratio of cost price and selling price? 2:3. So selling price is 3 parts, and what is selling price given? It is 480, and we have got 3 parts is 480. So what is the factor we have multiplied with 3 to get 480? So for that just divide 480 by 3, so it is 160. So multiplying 160 with 3, so we have got the selling price. And how to find the cost price? So cost price is 2 parts. So 2 into 160 will give you the cost price. So 320 is the cost price. So by seeing the question, if you write as 240, it is wrong. So but work out these ratios, and we get that cost price is 2 parts where selling price is 3 parts. So if 3 parts is 480, 2 parts will be 320. So cost price is 320 and it is not 240. So please remember, so seeing half of the cost, don't take half of the selling price. So get the ratios and get the ratio of cost price selling price accordingly and work out. So here selling price is 3 parts, so which is 480, and cost price is 2 parts, which will be 320 after multiplying the common factor 160. So we'll see one more example. So we'll see the next example. If the selling price of a shirt is rupees 975, find the cost price if profit percentage is 81/3%. So here, seeing this question, the profit percent is given as 81/3%. So some of you may think that seeing the profit percent in mixed fraction, working will be very complicated. But it is not like that. So we'll see how easily we can work out this question also, though if it is given in mixed fraction. And here what is the data given? So selling price is given as rupees 975. And what is the profit percent? So it is 81/3%. And we are asked to find the cost price. the cost price is as. So here the base we need to know. So using the ratios, you can easily work out this. So seeing this mixed fraction percentage, so you may think that working will be very tedious or complicated, but using the ratio, we'll see how easily we can work it out. So here profit percent is given in percentage. So when it is given in percentage, assume that cost price is 100 rupees. So if it was in fraction, the previous question, we took it as 1. So we'll write ratio for cost price and selling price. So profit is 81/3%. So we'll take cost price as 100. So then what will be the selling price? 100 plus 81/3. So here the profit percent is a mixed fraction. So you convert this to improper fraction. So when you convert 24 plus 1, 25/3. So now adding this 25/3 with 100, so we have, so the ratio is, so 300 plus 25, 325/3. So to write the ratio in normal format, it is 300 is to 325. So we have got the cost price as 300 parts and selling price as 325 parts. So we can simplify this further also. So 25 12 times and 25 13 times. So but before working out, so before simplifying, so we'll give a look at the data. So it's not that always you have to get the ratio and proceed. So here selling price is 975. Now after simplifying, we'll get the ratio 12 is to 13, and we have to see how many parts 975. We have to find the factor and all. Here instead of simplifying 300 and 325, so when you check selling price, it is 975. That is 325 into 3, we have got 975. So easily you can find the answer now. So without simplifying, so it is 325. So multiplying this with 3, we get selling price 975. The same value multiply with cost price parts 300, and we get 900 rupees is the cost price. So though the profit percent is complicated, that's somewhat in mixed fraction, so you can make it out easier, and also with the help of the data, and also you get the help of the options also. So instead of working out till final and finding the answer, so you can get the help of the options, then and there you can check which will be the suitable answer. So here 300 is to 325, by multiplying it with 3 it is 975. So the same 3 you multiply with cost price, so we get cost price as 900. So see how easier we have got the answer. So we'll see the next concept.